the challenges of. But finally, we are here to interview you and learn more about you through the Johannesburg Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Welcome to Women's Month, Jackie. We are celebrating your successes. You are certainly a success story for the Johannesburg Chamber of Commerce. Tell our listeners this morning a little bit about you, Jackie, a little bit about your business and how your business got started.
Thank you, Shireen. Thank you. Yes, it has been a challenging morning with technology. I do acknowledge. Sorry to everyone that was waiting. Thank goodness that we managed to get it started now. Yes, my name is Jackie Norton Reeks. I am the founder of Muriri by AWAC. Muriri by AWAC is a manufacturing entity. We manufacture hair care products. Our emphasis mainly is on, hair care from the root to the tip, in other words. About myself, well, I was born in the Northern Cape many years ago. Because it's Women's Month, I think I have the license not to reveal my age at this stage. Yes, I am one of 4 siblings. I'm the eldest, and growing up, with a single mother, has been, quite a challenge, but a journey nonetheless that I would not replace, for the world. My mom started out in her formative years as a hairdresser, and much of my learning, about hair care comes from her. We moved to Johannesburg when I was little. I was 5 years old when we moved, and my mom decided that she was going to establish us in a small community called Tukomsrus, and that's where she reared the 4 of us. But much of her challenges, as a single parent at the time, came from making sure that we are safe and that we're cared for, and and all of those things. And like I say, much of my learning and much of who I am is attributed to her. So she started her learning, or her skill, her mastery in hair care in the so-called, if I can say it correctly, white hair salons, where she started as a what do you call it, a shampooist? Yes, somebody that just washes clients' hair and so on. And so she slowly progressed to as a cutter and as a stylist. So she has been in that or doing that for, say, 15 to 20 years of her life. In the backdrop of it all, sending us to school, just doing the motherly duties as best as she could. Yes, so that is basically the background. If that means anything, that's,
of course, yeah. I think it's hugely significant. I think, a pattern that I'm seeing emerge as I interview Women's Day is the high success rate of single mothers with their children. There seems to be a common denominator. So much can be said for single parenting and the work ethic that is transferred from single parents who really are under the fire to look after families. So kudos to your mother. She must have been, she's still alive, your mom, an amazing woman.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, my mom passed away in 2018, very, very recent. So yeah, it's bittersweet, that every milestone that we are achieving now with Muriri, I wish that, she could still be part of, the journey. I don't think that she ever imagined in her wildest dreams that I would take the baton.
Wonderful. That's so wonderful
Yeah.
because it's a legacy. It's such a tribute to your mother and what she invested in you growing up. So tell me, Jackie, the word Mariri, where did that come from? Does it have a special significance? Does it have a meaning?
Oh yes, Mariri in itself is an indigenous South African or African word, and it simply means hair. Hair in all its glory. Yeah, that's what it means.
That's wonderful. I think the word of God says, here is your crown and glory, isn't it? It's a crown that you wear. That's amazing. So tell me
Yeah.
something. How did your journey begin with the Johannesburg Chamber of Commerce? Where did it start? How did you get involved, Jackie?
Oh my goodness. I was invited through Busi. Busi Mpela, if I say her name correctly. And please, my apologies, Busi. Yes, I received an invitation through email because as networking goes, you meet in the industry, people take a liking to the type of person that you are, and you get invited to events and so forth. So Busi was kind enough through the JCCI to invite Muriri. First, we had to go through a screening process. I received a call from a Mr. De Villiers, who interviewed us or me, and he asked me if I would be interested in joining the program. At first, I have to confess, I was very reluctant because it was during the period or this COVID period, and as the hair care industry, we've been very badly knocked. And I felt at the time that my time and my resources is very limited, so I couldn't put putting the business on hold, so to speak. I had to prioritize, and I quite frankly said to him, Mr. De Villiers, if this is a program that is just not going to be worth it, if it's going to waste my time, then please just exclude me. And he was very he actually laughed, and he said to me, no, Jackie, this is something unique. You will never this is so valuable. You will never have anything like it. And I was surprised. I was amazingly surprised, because the whole journey with the JCCI has been very, very fruitful for my business. The business cycle training, and how to manage your business day to day, and keep the business cycle moving faster, because before the training, it was things were very challenging, but the training that I received with Mr. De Villiers sharpened or made things a little bit more crystal clear in terms of where I was in my business and what sort of decisions I have to make in order to to move forward, but move forward in a way that you get results. Yeah.
That's amazing. So strategically, how has your business moved forward in the space of hair care products? How has it developed and moved forward? And what are the decisions that you're facing now, or what are some of the decisions that you will need to make?
Well, what in terms of our development, we have recently become a new seller on the Takealot online seller portal. So that is a significant improvement for us. Previously, our products were mostly marketed through word of mouth. People like Lenmed inviting us to their their women functions or women um, CSI events that they host normally. So yes, it has been very instrumental in keeping us out there and keeping us moving. And along the line, you know, our client base has definitely increased, you know, and also just the you know, the sisterhood that you develop as you go along, you know, in this journey has been very, very phenomenal. In terms of you know, thinking strategically, yes. We know that there are a lot of areas in our business that definitely needs attention. Like, for example, the marketing side of our business, the team. We're still building on our team right now. Previously, it was just me. Now we are 3 now, and you know, we're working on these. You know, portals like the Take a Lot portal, as well as the Muriri portal itself, or the Muriri website, where we're also getting clients, in, you know, inquiries, you know, a lot of activity there. Yes.
So that's a strategically huge stride forward. And I think a pattern that a lot of business owners will follow, going from a direct marketing model of selling your products to digitizing and going online, which almost automatically makes it viable for exports, because the moment people start looking online, they can really look from anywhere in the world. Isn't that correct, Jackie? And then the challenge to your business becomes being able to deliver that product in whichever country they are ordering from. So how has JCCI ushered you through that process in terms of being prepared? Because, you know, having an online portal is one thing, being on Take a Lot is another thing, but actually getting it delivered, I mean, therein lies a little bit of, I suppose, strategic partnership on your side, and also a lot of knowledge in terms of export.
Oh, yes. Well, I know with Teresa Muller and Mr. Ken Lobser, from the training that we have received, Mr. Ken Lobser, as part of the you know, I think he called it the sales, well, the program is called the Boost Your Sales. There are some very necessary skill set or tools that I've learned in terms of how, you know, how I, you know, he explains, for example, you know, every day, one of the things, or the takeaways that I've taken from him, he said that every day you should spend at least 2 hours looking actively for new business, 2 hours each day. So in that sense, I have geared you know, our energies and our directions towards that end. That is one takeaway that I have from the training with Mr. Lobser. From Teresa Muller, it is more in terms of compliance, you know, the packaging, how your product, you know, how your product is packaged in a way that it speaks to, for example, if we're looking to send our products to Germany, as an example, we have to look at the you know, the language. We look at the you know, in terms of their compliance, you know, in as far, because I know Germany is very strict when it comes to you know, labeling and what is the core ingredients. So there's a lot that is there that I am learning, and the JCCI has made that kind of resource for me very easy, because you know, I can go to the embassy and that and obtain crucial information that will help me in making sure that my product or my packaging, you know, is exactly the way that would be received from a German perspective, or from the German market. I don't know if that.
Yeah, of course, that's amazing. And to make it practical for the person who's watching the broadcast today, in monetary terms, what does it cost you to actually access these resources and be trained up and be skilled by the JCCI, what kind of financial investment has it cost you?
Oh my goodness. If Mariri had to have paid for this, I don't think that we would have been able to afford it at this stage. So the JCCI has, taken a huge financial burden off of our shoulders in making, these skill sets or, available to our company that, that we can never truly put into an actual value. It goes beyond. Yeah.
So
it is very.
What you're saying, Jackie, is you've not had to pay for any of this skills development and training. This has been fully sponsored by the JCCI.
This has been fully sponsored by the JCCI. I've never received any, like I say, from our previous discussion with Mr. De Villiers, I said to him, look, I don't want to participate in any program that's not going to add value to our business. We don't have the time, we don't have the resources. But I would recommend the JCCI program to anyone out there that is looking for something, concrete, something substantial, and something that will definitely grow your business.
That's amazing, because through the JCCI, this resource is freely available and people don't know about it. But it is absolutely a game changer for small business entrepreneurs in this country to get the right advice and the training that they require to take their business to the next level. So tell me,
Yeah.
Jackie, what is the next level for your business, Moriri?
Well, I know the JCCI has, invaluable resources in as far as exporting is concerned. I know that they are streamlining, us in that direction, because ultimately that is what we want to do. We want to, create avenues where we can reach, markets outside of our borders, because South Africa at the moment and where we are economically, it is very, very crucial for us as entrepreneurs to reach out to new markets. And the JCCI plays a very instrumental role in making sure that we at least have a chance to get there. And I feel very, very grateful and very honored to be on this program.
That's amazing. So, that's a huge encouragement for small business owners, entrepreneurs, people who sit and say, I've got a product, I've never even thought or dreamed of taking it across the border, but you are saying it is absolutely possible. Little did you know that this could be done. So what would you recommend to a lady who's sitting at home today in Women's Month, watching this interview, thinking, okay, what do I do next? Make this practical. Who do I phone? Who do I speak to? What do I do? What does she do, Jackie, if she wants to connect with the Johannesburg Chamber of Commerce?
Well, it is as simple as going onto your phone or whether onto your laptop or getting onto the internet and just search them. They are very, very amiable people. I know, very friendly, very communicative. They, as far as I know, their communication is on par. So you don't, unlike other organizations where you're sitting on the phone trying to get through to, a person, they are very, very, very helpful. Extremely helpful. So yeah, and also steering you in the right direction. So the people on their panel, the people that facilitate us is just, they are, it's you can never get, people of the caliber that the JCCI offer us just, in any other program. So the people in themselves, I would say they have a lot of depth, they have a lot of experience. They are, very well salted people. So the JCCI has made that possible. Take for example, like I said, Mr. Ken Lobsher, Mr. De Villiers, Dave De Villiers. I called him Mr. D because I thought, he delivered. He truly delivered. On the goods and how to get your business on track. Yeah, he delivered. So I affectionately call him Mr. D. Also with Teresa Muller, they on the WhatsApp group that we're on, you know, she always updates us on you know, new opportunities out there. And very recently I logged onto a program. Okay, I can't remember all the gentleman's name, but what the program is about is setting you up as a business, you know, looking at your skill set, but then also making it a little bit more available, not just, you know, in South Africa, but you can start developing training programs of your brand or your product or your, you know, your offering. So you might have, for example, you might have great teaching abilities, or, you know, you're a great teacher. You can put that into a package and, you know, facilitate or teach people how to teach. You know, that it's that simple. So all of us, we are innately born with, you know, with a gift. And if you're sitting on your couch and you're wondering where to start with you. Start with, you know, look at yourself and ask yourself, what is it that you can offer? What is it that is your offering? And as soon as you know, you get an inkling, or you know the direction that you want to take, get in touch with the people that can help you, you know, cultivate that and bring that out in you. So the JCCI is definitely, you know, that friend that will help you, that will propel you into the right direction. You know, some of these examples that I'm making of these people, like I say, Marie would never been able to, you know, pay for all of this, you know, premium a quality of training and direction, and, you know, leading you into these spaces. I mean, yeah.
That's lovely. And I love what you say, that the JCCI is a friend that helps you get on track with your business. And I agree with you. That is the nature and the culture of the JCCI. Very friendly, open, and amicable people. And I think what's important to note as well for the people who are listening today is that the JCCI helps those who have ideas and they want to take those concepts and manifest them into a product or service, and also helps people who have existing products and services that they want to take beyond South Africa's borders.
Yes.
Jackie, it was absolutely amazing spending time with you this morning. Can you believe we are almost 25 minutes into an interview? I will definitely share this interview link with you so that you can send it to your clients and suppliers. What wonderful developments and strides forward through your brand, Mariri. And thank you very much for your time this morning. And I hope that you honor and celebrate your success every day of Women's Month.
Thank you so much, Shireen. It was an absolute delight and absolute pleasure to speak to you and everybody, though I can't see anyone. But I hope that, you know, whatever, you know, came, that people, whoever you are, you know, don't give up on yourself. You know, you have something, you have a gift in you, and don't be discouraged. Just get up and do it, and make friends with the JCCI. You will be amazed.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jackie. Have a wonderful weekend. To everybody.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You too. Thanks. Bye. Bye.